On these cold days, we all crave cozy and warming recipes. Today, I'll show you how to make Kibbeh Hila, a comforting soup featuring small bulgur balls paired with either lentils or chickpeas. It's simple to prepare, yet wonderfully heartwarming. First, start by washing and straining 1 cup of fine brown bulgur. Put it in a bowl and add 1 cup of water. Cover it and leave it for 15 minutes so it's easier to work with. This is the bulgur I'm using. We call it in Lebanon burghul. Meanwhile, chop 1 onion finely and fry it with olive oil. When it takes a good color, add 4 crushed garlic cloves. Add 1 can of chickpeas washed very well. Now we will add the water. Start by 8 cups and you will add later if you want. Leave it until it boils and let's start with the dough. The bulgur is ready now to be strained from the water and let's put it in a separate bowl. Take some like this and press on it until all the water comes out of it and put it in a separate bowl. Continue until all the quantity is done. Now let's knead the bulgur for a few minutes. The texture should be smoother like this. Now add 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of 7 spices or allspice, 1 teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of black pepper and half a teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of salt. Now knead all the ingredients very well with your hands. You will need to add some water. I'm using the remaining water from the soaked bulgur. Add the water gradually and knead it until you reach a smooth texture. The dough should be easy to work with and should be easy to be shaped. In a separate dish, I put some flour to put the balls on it so it doesn't stick to each other. Start by shaping a ball like this and press with your finger in the middle of the bowl. This is how we shape it. It will look very delicious in the soup. Now cover all these kbeibat with some flour and remove any excess flour from it like this. Now the water is boiling. It should be boiling when you put all the kibbeh balls in it. You should mix it like this in order to prevent it from sticking. Now they're nearly ready to be served. I will add 1 heaped tablespoon of dried mint. Optional extra olive oil if you want. We love to use olive oil, and some salt as desired. Usually we add a mixture of flour and water mixed together. We add it to the soup to make it thicker. Add it gradually until you reach the texture that you want. And finish the soup by adding the juice of 2 lemons. Don't add the lemon until you taste the balls and you're sure that they're done. This soup is very cozy and heartwarming. It reminds me of my childhood, and of course if you're Lebanese it will remind you too. Try it and let me know your opinion. I'm sure you'll like it inshallah. صحتين وهنا.